We're now recording as well. I'll do the same over here on the webcam. And yes, I'm controlling one of the approaches. We've split the approach into three parts. We have the APP, which is your initial approach, which will vector down to here and give them all their descents. Then they get sent off to the director, which is me, and I'll just pump them into the runway. Our first catch of the day seems to be this Emirates 763, having left Auckland, and it's about to arrive into Sydney.
What was that?
And you may hear other voices. Most of those are on TeamSpeak. Go ahead.
Are you talking east and west at the moment?
Sure, why not? Until we get down there.
Cool. Awesome.
Cool. So I'm also recording this just in case I need to upload a higher definition one. I'll try and edit that together at some point.
Approach tower.
So go ahead.
Assigned heading for Qantas 710, please. Tracking in Constellation Sydney, direct to Brisbane.
What runways are you on?
Are we on 34 left?
And Qantas 710 assign 350.
350, thanks.
Okay, frequency is 125.3, as you can see out there. So we'll only catch aircraft that are on that frequency, of course. Now approaches today are 3-4 left and 3-4 right. Having got a 3-4 right chart. They have that position, I think it's called Sabun or something, Susan. Yep. So I'll try to get them into Susan at 3,000. On the 3-4 left side of things we have Sausage, which you get them in at 4,000. There's a 1,000 foot difference between the two approaches. That means if they do pass through the center line, they won't hit each other. Just need to wait until approach sends one over to us. Here we go, Emirates is on the way. Looks like he's just been turned off. Still maintaining 7,000. The AirAsia flight, yeah. Not sure what caused that crash, but I'm going to assume that it's a stall in bad weather, possibly icing.
Ron,
Yo!
do you want me to point out departures to you when they're clear for takeoff?
Sure.
Okay.
I've only got 2 aircraft in the team at the moment. I've got corner 710, that's departing, and Emirates, which is ours. They're passing the Emirates straight through the middle of the center line. We're going to bring them around on the other side. Every aeroplane stalls if you keep on pulling back on the yoke far enough, whether it's a Boeing or a Cessna or a glider or an Airbus.
Tracy, just give me 2 seconds. I just got to quickly reset my visibilities because I just got an admin contacting me.
I already told him to contact you once airborne.
Oh, okay, well, I'm back on now.
Shout out to Toby Taylor. Welcome to the extremely boring thing of watching me control air traffic. Try to avoid coughing into the microphone as much as I can.
Today departure quarter 710 to 12,300 to 5,000. Quarter 710.
Looks like our first aircraft is going to be a text only. That's going to be a pain. Yeah, today's not as bad as it was yesterday. We had top of 41 down in Melbourne. That's 41 degrees Celsius. For you guys in America, that's about 105, I think. So yeah, pretty yucky. And some of South Australia caught on fire. So that wasn't great. Today's a little bit more pleasant. About 25, I think it was, Celsius. Gonna go call, of course. Be a sec. Okay, I've just captured UAE 763. He'll be with us soon. Cool, so on text you can see that on the lower left hand side of the screen. Got the Emirates descending to 3,000 feet and he's going to be intercepting. Keep on turning him actually, heading 360 and then to join the ILS. Okay, phone call's over, and our text pilot is on his way down to Sydney Tower, which I'll contact on 120.0, which means I can drop track on him. Hi there, Roe, Sydney approach. He's the guy that's sorting all the aircraft out before they get to me, so that all I have to do is worry about turning them into the runway. Makes this job a little easier. That said, having one aircraft makes it a little bit boring. Hopefully get a few more arrivals. Probably going to warm up as we get closer to the slot time for arrival in about 2 hours time. And probably around about 1.5 hours we'll start getting a bit of traffic, and then it'll just start ramping up until about 9:30, I'd imagine, which is in, well, time now is about 7. So 2.5 hours. Between 2 and 2.5 hours it'll be pretty busy, and after that it'll slack off quite quickly. I don't like that green colour, it's not doing it. Let's see if I can change it. How does yellow work? We'll see. I guess this is the point where we sit back and relax. There's something up there, looks like a VFR. No flight plan. Yes, we'll keep this guy tagged up just in case he goes around. So that screen that I've just placed down at the bottom there, that is the flight plan. Need to find another place to place this Vatpac VATSIM thing. Maybe over there. He's landed. Got 50 knots on him.
Hey, Tracy,
Yep.
do you want to switch to 1.6s because there's about to be a change that comes through?
When it registers on my VRC, we'll do the switch.
Cool.
Melvin Low 888 asks, have you done Category 3 arrival in real life? And I must say that I have not. I know I have not because there's only one runway in all of Australia that's capable of a Category 3 runway arrival, And domestically, there's only one airline that flies a Category 3 approach into that runway. It's not one of the airlines that I often fly. So no, I don't think I've been involved in the Cat 3. Of course, I have been to Auckland once or twice, but all my arrivals into Auckland have been nice VFR day arrivals. VMC.
I'm surprised no one's controlling Brisbane yet.
Yeah.
But I bet you there's a whole stack of them sitting watching either VATSPy or serve info when the traffic starts building up.
Yeah, this is flicked over to Mike now. 03014 knots, Cabo K 27, QNH 1013.
Melbourne's pretty packed at the moment. We'll see how that comes up later. It's just not that packed, to be honest. What, 3 departures? Yeah. So we've got ground and tower and approach down there in Melbourne. Canberra approach is on. So we need some Brisbane action really. Wellington's on as well, but that's part of the New Zealand fly-in, I should imagine. Tail end of that. Having a look at what's happening around. A few departures expected out of Brisbane soon. I imagine there's still a good hour off until anybody from Canberra decides to leave. For those of you guys on the live stream, there's some stuff that's happening in the future. Making the cross the ditch video. Now there is a bit of a dodgy edit at the back where I
Was panic stations advertised on
crashed.
Facebook?
Zach did his job, it was.
I might go have a look. No, it was not advertised on Facebook. No, it's unavailable for me, Peter.
Ah.
Closest airport to my house is Yankee Mike Echo November, Essendon in Melbourne. Which is to say I'm pretty close to Melbourne. So.
Advertised.
Domestic airport, that'll be Melbourne. Yankee Mike Lima. My nearest one.
I'm thinking that the plan is that everyone's going to hop on at like 7:45, thinking that, oh, you know, it'll take an hour to get to Sydney, and they don't realise that it'll be holdings.
The usual best strategy is to just depart when you think you'll get there on time without a holding. So if you're 2 minutes early, you'll be 2 minutes early, and if you're 1 minute late, you're going to be about 45 minutes late. That's my experience anyway.
I'm assuming that's correct.
Trent is the man to listen to when it comes to panic stations.
There's a lot of luck involved anyway.
It's nice to finally have a panic stations where you're not a contender to win it, Trent.
I know, I came on early today. Oh, no, it was yesterday. And I was just like, oh, this is going to be the first one you don't win.
I'm just a bit bummed that I don't have a holiday. Went straight from being made redundant and then I'm working tomorrow. First day, new job.
Well, I'm back at work tomorrow.
First day, new job. I'll have no idea what I'm doing. Yay.
Hey, I've been in the same job for 2 years and I don't know what I'm doing.
Yay, Arjun's on.
Yep. New departure just came up. Someone's asking when Cross the Ditch will be up. Basically, once I finish editing it,
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
and I'll probably give myself a week for that, so it should be up next weekend, I should imagine.
Bye, Arjun.
Going back into back into work, as you probably heard there before. So once I'm in a routine, I guess I'll just stick to my routine. Go to work, come home, do some editing, go to bed. And once it's ready to upload, then it'll take overnight. So I imagine sometime on hopefully Thursday, maybe Friday, my time, I'll start to upload that. Of course, we have Milk Run tomorrow, which I'll be flying. Now, I'd like to say that I'll be flying the Airbus, but I've just upgraded the Airbus and I'm not sure about its configurations being all correct yet. So I'm just going to have to test a few things there. So maybe you'll do NGX 737 on a Sydney to Melbourne or Melbourne to Sydney tomorrow. I'll leave that to compress overnight. Tuesday I'll be doing
Melbourne's moved up to the
the editing.
departures.
Wednesday probably some more editing if I don't finish on Tuesday. Thursday I'd want to have it finished and start the upload process. Yeah, there seems to be a bit of a delay. Looking at it, it's a good 30 to 45 seconds after what I'm actually doing. Maybe even longer than that, maybe a minute or two.
Just getting dinner, I'll be back in a sec.
The time that I'm looking at is 7:18. Just turned 7:19. Might put a clock up. Let's do that.
Do we have any sector files that recognize TSAT in the flight plan?
So there's the time in UTC. You can
Isn't
see
that
the
a
seconds
question
as
for
well.
Tommy?
But there haven't been any new ones I haven't seen, have there?
Check that down there.
Not that I've seen.
So you go time 8:14. So again 8:19. Just starting on now.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Qantas 465 is just about to come over to us. He is arriving. No, he's not coming back to us. He's climbing, so we don't need to know about him. Let's ignore that. Still waiting for an inbound. It's a bit like fishing. Lots of sitting around. Aha. Aircraft inbound from Adelaide.
Oh my, we're getting our first inbound aircraft.
Second.
He's just started his descent. Second.
Yeah, second. First one on voice though. So you can see that flight plan just down here on the bottom right hand of the screen. Call sign Jetstar 765, Airbus A330. Don't know what all that rubbish is about. I do, but it shouldn't be there. Adelaide to Sydney, 37,000. He's 434 left.
And information is November 050 degrees 10 knots. It's up to you if you want to move to the RLS. We've got a few clouds at 2000. And the KNH is the same.
Right.
Still kind of missing the old tap the side of the head for the mute button. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a replacement headset with that
Right.
feature.
Sorry, yeah?
Let's go runway 07.
07?
Yep, 34 left if operationally required.
Cool, let's do that.
Winds are moving around quite a bit. Sydney's getting a little bit of storm activity.
So just confirming we're doing runway 07 visuals as the primary approach.
Well, what approach it is isn't any of my business, but runway 07.
Otherwise, approach with that view at 1000. Or is that in the future? If you're at 2,000 currently.
Oh,
Yep. Currently the clouds are few at 2,000 and they're getting lower over time.
yeah, I'm looking outside my window at the moment. We can keep it visual at the moment, but if it gets a tad lower, then we'll switch to wireless. Yeah, I can see the 1,000-foot clouds passing through now.
Yeah, looking at the weather up there, bunch of silly stuff over. Just popping in around waterfall at the moment, or burling around. That's, yeah, some fun weather on the way. Here's my YouTube stream. Currently I'm broadcasting at a rate which is too high. So I can't increase the resolution at all. It's maxed out.
Right.
Yep.
Can you look after my frequency for 2 minutes?
Certainly.
No, bear it back.
I'd love to do more live streams, except, can't. If I had internet that actually worked. And I might even consider putting my second PC as a actual streaming PC and a primary one for flying on. Then I do a live stream VATSIM flying all the time. But with an upload rate of 0.6 megabit per second, that's just not going to happen.
When you're done giving him his clearance, you can contact me for push and start.
Cool.
Thanks.
Now we don't have a ground. That's unfortunate. Milk Run Mondays live streamed. That'd be interesting. I normally live stream my longer things, because then you can kind of get set and you're in cruise, don't need to
User
talk
in
to
your
people for a
channel
while.
timed out.
People being air traffic controllers. Especially if you're on like an oceanic sector and you can do cell cal watch, you can literally turn the radio down to basically silent and just listen out to your cell cal and yap and yap and yap. Not that I'm particularly good at yapping, I don't like doing it that much.
If you guys are interested to see how wild the weather is outside of my house, because I do live in Sydney, there is a lovely image of the Sydney weather at the moment.
Have a look at this. We're uploading. Oh yeah, that actually happened. Cool. So that took, what, 10 seconds to upload a simple JPEG image? Yeah. Yes, keeping myself nice and hydrated. And the vocal cords are moving. Really reckon take Jetstar off before Boogie.
User joined your channel.
He's screaming on down. Bit high.
It's going to be a very, very, very nice evening when the humidity hits 90% at midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
As you guys didn't have last night in Melbourne. Not before, actually. I think the low was about 30. That Jetstar's a bit quick and high.
Yeah, I'm just going to hand him over now, print.
Oh, it's 3-4 left, no worries. I thought we were stuffing into 07. It's a bit worried for a while.
Sydney approach jet 765, descending through 6,000 for route 2 arrival, runway 34 left. Currently passing UDOC.
Jetstar 765, City Director, descend 4,000.
Descend 4,000, Jetstar 765.
Trent, if any more come on to runway 34 left and 34 right, I'll hand them off at around Boogie.
Cool, go with that. Jetstar 765, depart Nashua heading 080 degrees.
080, Jetstar 765.
So I've turned Jetstar 765 080. Once he gets to roughly a beam debos, we'll turn him into sausage.
Just to sort of give you guys an update, there's 2 departures out of Brisbane and about 5 departures out of Melbourne to Sydney.
Go. And I think I'll just send him down to 3,000 as well. Intercept him at Sizzle. Jetstar 765, turn left heading 010 and descend to 3,000. From that heading, you're clear to join the ILS runway 34 left.
Turn left here 010, 5 left, 34 left.
Okay.
Melbourne approach, jet 765, established 34 left.
Just 765, contact Sydney Tower 120.5.
120.5, good day.
Drop track because I've sent it over to the tower. Just monitored that on the way down. Another arrival, this time from Brisbane. There he is. I picked up that flight plan again down into the bottom left hand side. He's runway 07 on the Bore E6. So it's going to be, let's see, pop him down a different direction. Just need to drop him in via Glenfield, pretty much. Glenfield at 3,000.
User joined your channel.
Evening, gentlemen.
Good day.
Evening, Adam.
How are we all going?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. Ready to have some fun?
Yep, we got 5 departures out of Melbourne at the moment and 2 out of Brisbane.
It was a bit more than that. Got 23 arrivals.
Oh, it got to 25 now. Wow.
Cool. That sounds cool.
In about 5 minutes, we'll know exactly what we're dealing with.
Waiting for 128 kilobytes to load. There it goes, it's done. Four guys in Brisbane didn't actually end up getting a controller.
Ryan?
Yep. Yes.
That's turned into milk run. I'm expecting approach will grab this guy down to about Ulvis and then turn him going to southwest bound. At which point, on the downwind, I'll take over and chuck them into the funnel. Probably take him out to somewhere around here. (100°). Yeah, sounds about right.
So just running 3 4s at the moment.
We're using 07 at the moment, but once more of the aircraft come in, I think we should switch over to parallels. Should we do things?
Excuse me, I'll make those decisions.
Certainly.
Look at that wind moving around all day. Good old thunderstorms.
Right.
Yo.
Velocity 223, are we off 16 right?
16 right. Are we switching to 16s now?
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
Should maybe put a code on this room.
Good to hear some traffic inbound. I'm still waiting.
Where am I handing off to directors for runway 07?
B west.
Don't want to hand them off downwind?
User in your channel timed out.
That's no good. We've lost tower.
Hayden,
Yeah.
do you want me to hand them off downwind?
Yes, please.
And assign 6,000?
Yep.
Cool.
User entered your channel.
So anyone, just put the aerodrome right down the middle, the west side you want to hand to me, and the east side you want to hand to Trent.
Cool.
So if we're running 3-4s, so I'll be 3 for left, 1-6 right, Trent will be the other one. 1-6 left, 3-4 right.
Awesome. I can see the storm now coming in.
User in your channel timed out.
You can answer that one, Rowan.
So,
You can answer that one on ATC. We need to change it to parallels, or else one of us there's too many ATC for the runway.
yeah.
What happened to tower?
Tracy's internet's a bit dodgy, so, yeah, he's been dropping out all evening. I'm actually just going to quickly switch channels so I don't get kicked.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
The wind has changed a bit as well.
Oh, we could go to parallels.
Certainly better than 07, which is now a downwind of about 17 knots component.
Yeah,
Yeah,
200 degrees, 27 gusting, 37.
Nah, we'll switch to
Yeah, need to switch that. I wouldn't even run. I mean, it's almost to the point probably where we'd only run single runway, but that's not happening.
Alright, cool. We'll switch to 1/6s, I guess.
Yeah, that works.
Need to do that.
That aircraft 555 maybe doesn't want to land on 07.
Oh, I'll see.
I'd give them the option of 25 or one of the 16s.
Favouring 1/6s at the moment. Should be some interesting approaches tonight though.
What's our strategy for Qantas 555?
Qantas 555 will come in on...
He's coming in on 16 right.
He's coming in on 16 right now, is he?
Yeah, I told him.
He's not going to make 16 right. You have to give him an orbit or something.
Yeah.
There's no way he's going to pull in at 6.
Mm.
He's 14 miles out going. He's got, look at the speed. He's going
Yeah.
260 knots. Yeah, you need an orbit.
Yep.
User joined your channel.
Bloody internet. Right.
Yo.
Okay, let's go 16s with those wins.
Yep. We've just got to quickly set the IDIS. And
Wouldn't
then we'll be good
surprise me if real world they're only using 16 right. But we can't do that.
Only 16 right.
Well, it's just such a crosswind.
And they don't want to do parallels. Funny.
They're doing parallels at Sydney at the moment.
If it gets any stronger, I'll probably change it.
So I've got about a 10 knot gusting crosswind.
They've got do not pass through assigned runway centerline twice in the approach data at the moment.
Oh, really?
User joined your channel.
Yeah, there's CB to the west, so that could stir things up as well.
What's happening?
David,
CV to the west.
that's it.
Moving east.
Yeah, I'm just
I
looking
believe
at all-
so. Well, if they 200 degrees, 27 knots, gusting 37, so
I'm just looking at my window now. There's the wind's starting to pick up, and I can see loads of flashes of lightning.
Yeah, we were supposed to get that yesterday. We were misled. I think I was asleep, so I don't know.
Alrighty, on this side of things we have the runway 16. Our left.
okay. Trent, did you want Qantas 555 for this approach, or because I might just step out for a couple of minutes?
Yeah, no worries. I'll take it.
Sweet as.
You want to take him now, Trent?
Yep. Just checking his, which runway again?
16 right.
Go be right.
Sydney Director, Qantas 555 is with you at 3,000. We about to localizer 16 right.
Qantas 555, City Director, turn left heading 190.
It looks
From
like
that
it's
heading,
sheet
join the
lightning.
ILS runway 16 right.
Roger, left wing 190 to intercept. 125, look closer. On 555.
There's an old aviation saying, Rowan, in aviation, all lightning is sheep.
Yes, I understand that now.
On 555, established localizer 160.
Course 555, you cleared ILS approach, runway 16 right.
Roger, VLS 16 right, 555.
And Qantas 1463 with last on 07. I'll see if he wants otherwise.
Alright, I'm back online.
Qantas 555, contact Sydney Tower 120.5.
Over to Sydney Tower 120.5, thanks for the I'm going up.
Okay, in general you've got runway 16 left, intercepting at 4,000, and 16 right, intercepting at 3,000, keeping them 1,000 feet apart on the merge.
Trent?
Yep.
I'll hand aircraft off to you as soon as they've completed the turn from Boogie.
Cool, thanks.
Tower, Brisbane.
Hang on.
User joined your channel.
So, what did you say, Rowan?
Oh, okay. I'll hand aircraft off
left
to you,
your
Hayden,
channel.
when they've completed the turn at Boogie.
So we're going to give 16 left. Are we just going to put all the ones from inbound from Rivet onto 16 right, and everyone from the west onto 16 right, and just put all everyone from the east onto 16 left, or how are we doing this? The 16 left arrivals will just overfly, and they'll just go straight to Trent.
Yeah.
Did I say 16 right? I meant 16 left if I did.
Where do you want the inbounds from Bori?
I'll just go straight in, I'll take him at... what's the team name stop say?
Do you want to go change it? Do you want to change it to ILS now, or keep it
Definitely
still
ILS.
Okay.
For those of you looking on, we've got weather showing wind 200 degrees at 27 knots, gusting 37 knots. cloud view at 1,800. Scattered at 13, broken at 16. Temperature 23. And distant cumulus and lightning detected to the southwest and the west. There's a warning from 42, which is in
So just to
42 minutes
confirm,
time.
since we're not following the ATIS, have I got that right?
It's 1-6 left and right for arrivals and departures.
Okay, cool. I will sit here and wait for my non-existent depart. Oh, actually, there is one departing, but he's already at the runway.
The next one you'll be in contact with will probably be the person descending into Sydney.
Hey, when did you sneak in? I didn't even notice you, right?
Hi, sorry, say that again, Tracy.
I didn't notice you sneak in.
Yep, I can do that sometimes.
555 should be contacting you now.
Cheers. Can I get a release of 2.5, or are we expecting to be using that from time to time?
No, you can use it as a taxiway for now if you like.
Roger.
So who's to come?
To come is us 1463.
I'm talking about controllers.
Oh, I don't know if Greg's showing up or not. That's about it.
So far 33 scheduled arrivals.
Dave, Qantas 145 is pushing and starting. He'll contact you for taxi.
Roger.
Hayden.
Who's sending archers over to me? I just got given 223. He thought I was departures.
It's probably because you have the Sydney-D in your name. He'll probably think it's departures.
Hmm.
I assure you they are being given the right frequency. I'd love to be down at Sydney Airport spotting right now with those winds.
It's fun when they use. It's fun when they have really good winds and they use this. Trying to watch the Saabs landing on 2.5. Just getting blown around.
So Rowan, I'll just take, yeah, as I said, west arrivals. So just once they, so give them the turn from Boogie, and once they cross the 07 threshold tracking north, then you can just hand them off.
Cool. Oh, I heard the double do not.
So Rowan, I'll just take, yeah, as I said, west arrivals.
David, do you have any interest in taking over the ATIS?
So what?
Here we go.
Sorry, I just had to sort of...
Ah, someone in from Tokyo. Not bad. And Qantas 1204 from Brisbane.
Sorry, Tracy, I was just trying to update it now. I've got more ATIS now.
Yeah, I know, I'm just speaking in general if you wanted to take it over.
And a dash 8 out of Tamworth.
Yeah, I've got it now, so it's information Quebec for ILS 16 left and right. Winds are 190 degrees, minimum 20 knot, maximum 30 knots, crosswind of 17. Cumulonimbus to the west, cloud view at 2,000 feet, temperature 23, QNH 1016 for Quebec.
Cool.
Sounds like fun.
No, put the international on hold. Isn't that rude? Information Quebec, 190 degrees. Minimum 20 knots, maximum 30. Crosswind 17. Kimbercumbers to the west. Cloud view at 2000. Temperature 23. QNH 1016.
I can just 2 secs. I'm back.
Strange goings on down here.
Hey Trent,
Yep.
how much do you like people doing circuits? Fun, yeah?
Sure.
I'm not kidding. It's a PAY2. I don't know what craft type that is, but there's one that wants to do circuits.
1-6 left.
That's why I'm asking Trent.
Sure, I'll take it. IFR circuits? Sure.
Well, I'll ask him if he wants practice approaches or visual circuits.
Cool.
I'll give him not above 2,000 then.
Yep. Sounds good.
Done.
And see if you can get him to call himself a realistic call sign and a realistic score code.
Well, I mean, it's probably a regio, right? For some country, I'm guessing.
What's
Yeah,
that
Russia,
gonna
I'm
write?
guessing.
Yeah, so you can call him Romeo 691. Sure.
That'll do.
PY2, that's a Cheyenne Piper. It's a twin engine turbo. this VFR group come in?
Hey, Dave.
If you're talking about the emergency code, I can see that.
No, I'm talking about his flight plan comments.
Yeah, I'll put that in there.
Oh, okay, because that's a bit different from doing circuits.
Just know that there's a VFR group coming in from the north at some point tonight. And I'm just wondering where they're going. Air Pelican to somewhere.
Tracy,
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do you want to do the RLS and independent visual approach when visual?
The approach has nothing to do with me.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I'll not.
I get to choose the active runway, that's it.
Righto.
Yeah, RLS will be up till up to the visibility and cloud layers and that kind of thing.
Yep.
It's got a tempo from the hour on the next hour, 5,000 meters in TSRA.
So 5 minutes before target time, we shut down the airport due weather.
Sorry, Tracy, what were you saying before?
User joined your channel.
The guy doing circuits, is he doing circuits? Because his flight plan says he's operating in the circuit area.
Yes, he's doing circuits.
Okay. Cranky.
So that's what I've cleared him for, and obviously once he's been cleared for takeoff, he'll just be told the circuit direction or whatever.
Do you think he's going to get a handle on the scorecard issue?
Oh yes, I forgot about that. I'll do that now because that's a bit annoying.
Red is such an angry colour.
So see how we go for spacing. I might have to step a few over to 1.6 left if it's too busy on 1.6 right. Coordinate that though.
Good news, he no longer has an emergency.
Of course, 12:04 will be our next one. After that, looks like this Japan Air 771 and Compass and Speedbird and a whole bunch of tiny airplanes.
So quiet in here.
Guessing you want your approach.
Nah.
Jump on departure.
No, I just got home. I'm gonna get a couple of kids off to bed now, so I'll be back in a little bit. I'm happy to just watch.
I reckon we need a ground east and a ground north.
Ground north.
Way too high. Should be at 2,000 feet. He's at 6,000. What happened to Qantas 1204?
Rowan, I got Japan Air 771 coming in from the north. He wants 16 right for operation reasons.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you can have 16 right. Oh, sorry about that, trap.
Don't apologise to me. He's still at 6,000 and about 2 miles from the runway.
Also, Rowan, I got a Dash 8 coming in. I've got him expecting vectors.
I just got 1204 by the way. I'll just send him 6,000. I'll give him over to you, okay?
Cool.
I thought he was for 16 right, so I'm giving him 6,000 runway track. He's going to do another circuit.
Yeah, sorry about that, Trent. I actually handed off to the wrong person, and
Yeah.
I sort of told him to go down to 6,000, but he didn't sort of Go down.
So who am I handing the circuit aircraft off to once he's airborne off 16 left?
Sounds like me. Director East.
Okay.
Well, what's going on with Emirates 418?
About to hand him off to you.
If you just keep in the one Hatton from Boogie, that'd be great.
Southern and Hood.
Hang on.
So Qantas 1204 text only pilot. I've told him to send to 4,000 feet and turning heading 340. He's on a downwind. Don't need to worry about that 711 because we won't be touching them. I think the next one will be Speedbird. Then after that we'll get the Compass -8. -8's definitely for 16 left. Speedbird is a 747, so I guess he's probably heading off to the other runway. 16 right. Just having a look, Speedbird 359, you might want him on the other runway.
Who's that, sorry? 539. What aircraft type?
744.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to ask him or confirm?
If he wants 16, I'll see what the... If he wants 16 right, I'll probably have to juggle some stuff around. I might send some stuff over to Trent.
I'll see if he can take left. If not, I'll switch him over.
Who is it that's giving out all these Rivet 1 arrivals?
Sounds like Arjun's job.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. I'll be right back.
User left your channel.
Three 359 can take left.
User joined your channel.
Go push him up to about there, 1.5 minutes from now. And we'll pull him across 250.
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
So I'm at 250, which is about there. Yeah, it's a good turn about now. So turning him 250, reducing to 10 knots. That's for Qantas 1204. On text.
Sydney approach, Romeo Alpha 34691 with you, climbing for
Head up.
3000.
Yeah, what's going on with this Japan Air
Request
here?
visual approach, runway 16 left.
Second.
Romeo Alpha 34691, turn
Yeah, go ahead.
left, heading
I've
070.
just got Japan 771, just doing a 1 minute leg at
Romeo
Did you watch
Alpha
out for Qantas 1204 there? It's just
34691,
on the final.
say again heading.
Heading 070.
Do you want me to start holding it, Bori?
070, Romeo Alpha 34691.
Okay, I've descended Qantas 1204. As you heard there, the Japan is on a hold at 4,000, so I can't pass them through at 4,000 there. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. That's going to scat me.
Tracy?
Yeah.
User joined your channel.
Cathay 721 is going to Foxtrot.
Okay. Time for a new ATIS, Rowan.
These guys almost crashed here.
Yeah, 300 feet apart, about half a mile away. Nice job.
Didn't expect that one. On my side of the runway, outside of my control. Two aircraft, how many feet? 400 feet apart and not on the same frequency. Awesome.
200 to 200 feet and half a mile, or less than half a mile. So like formation flying standards.
Somebody has some paperwork to do.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Shot it not.
Rowan, do you want me to hold the next one at Bori or keep him coming?
Stand by, just give me a sec.
Romeo Alpha 34691, turn left, heading 340.
Left 340, Romeo Alpha 34691.
Rowan?
Sorry, yeah.
Emirates 418 going around, runway heading.
Emirates 4 in.
Just confirm Speedbird 359, just confirm he's going for 16 left still.
Is he on 16 left?
Just confirming, that's all.
Yes. Hang on, give me a sec.
Hang on, he's just turning right. Yeah, he's turning
I
right.
said
He's just
do a
about to crash
left.
into 9.
No, he's at
it's a
9.
bit high.
He's at
Left
10.
channel.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to just send him.
And I don't know what 1204's doing either.
User joined your channel.
One of the guys in that close call took a screenshot.
Right?
Yep.
Jetstar 37, runway 16 left going around, one-way heading. Did you get that right?
Second.
Jetstar 37, runway 16 left going around.
Senior Director, good evening, Airvan 10.
Is that Jetstar 37?
6000 heading
A-firm.
340.
Jetstar 37.
If you guys need a hand with anything, yell out.
Airvan 10, Senior Director, descend 4,000 feet.
4000, Airvan 10.
Arjun,
Yes?
you want to keep an eye on the time and pick the winner?
Sure thing, boss. Do you have an
Thank
official
you.
clock?
I can do that if you need me to.
Oh yeah, Greg.
Yeah,
can
as
do
long as someone other than me does it.
Do we still have the link for the Navy website?
What's the time? Alright. I've got the Navy website time and I'll pick it on.
Japan Air 771.
Yeah, just give me a sec.
Cool. 35 arrivals at the moment, apparently. Certainly the guys on the west side are having the worst of it. I just have these three. Airvan 10, turn the left heading
Yep, someone
300.
definitely has paperwork to do.
West heading 300, Airvan 10.
turn him directly. 280.
Are these guys very suspiciously going missed because they're 10 minutes early?
Romeo Alpha 34691. Descend to 2,000 feet and turn left heading 270.
Left heading 270, descend 2000, Romeo Alpha 34691.
Yeah, band 10, descend to 3,000 feet.
3000, Van 10. So the director compass 2082, maintaining 6000, heading 160.
Compass 2082, descend
User
to
left your
4,000
channel.
feet, turning right heading 280.
Roger, 4000, right 280, compass 2082.
I have no clue.
Speedbird 359, what's he doing?
Yeah, he's stopping his climb, 5,500.
Airvan 10, turning left heading
He's just turning
180.
around.
So again, turning heading 250.
I don't want him, he's on 16 left.
250, Airvan 10.
Is he? Alright, sorry.
Let's cancel the tag. Japan Air, Rowan, he's going missed.
Righto.
He's on missed approach procedure, just grab his tag. It'd be good.
You glad you showed up late, Greg?
Yep.
Romeo Alpha 34691, turning left heading 200, descend to 1,500 from your heading, join the ILS runway 16 left.
Left heading 200, descend 1,500 feet, Romeo Alpha 34691.
Compass 2082, continue that turn right heading 340.
Compass 2082.
User joined your channel.
No contact yet from Qantas 732, whoever has him.
I've handed him.
Got him now.
Once he's 1 minute from the center line, we'll turn him up towards Olvis.
Just confirming RA 34691's operating in the circuit, he's ineligible, correct?
Correct.
You have to depart from a different place. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
there's a minimum distance though. So yeah, I think you're allowed to do Cambridge Hobart. You're not allowed to do Hobart.
Handover from Speedbird. It's a bit odd. Romeo Alpha 34691, clear ILS approach, runway 16 left.
Isn't the distance between 16 left and 16 right further?
Van
than it is
10.
between Cambridge and Hobart?
359 maintaining 0, altitude 5,500.
Airvan 10, turn left heading 180, from that heading join the ILS runway 16 left.
180, join 16 left.
Rowan, turn Japan left.
Yep.
Cathay is also way down south, by the way.
Speedbird 359, maintain 5,000.
Maintain 5,359.
Do you want to send Cathay or contact me?
Airbound 10, traffic is a 737, parallel
Yeah, just help
approach,
me out.
approximately 1 mile to your right.
Looking for traffic. Is one of them out there? I think we have them visual. Airbound 10.
Airbound 10, maintaining
Right,
separation from
235
that
still on.
traffic. Yeah, cleared ILS approach, runway 16 left, contact tower 120.5.
Clear ILS approach, runway 16 left, and to the tower now. Thanks for your help, Airbound 10.
Romeo Alpha 34691, contact tower 120.5.
Romeo Alpha 34691, 120.5.
Compass 2082, turn left heading 240.
240, compass 2082.
Speedbird 359, turn right heading 150, descend to 4,000.
Right heading 150, descend to 4,000, Speedbird 359. Need director, good evening, Jetstar 37, Woodfield 3000.
Jetstar 37, maintaining 3,000, heading 340.
Same 3,000, heading 340, Jetstar 37.
Trent.
Yep.
2117 is going heading 060 and contacting you now.
Cut. Compass 2082, turn left heading 180, from the heading join the ILS runway 16 right, maintain 160 knots better till the outer marker.
Left heading 180 to intercept the ILS, and just confirm that's for 16 left.
FM 16 left.
Roger, and 160 knots. Sydney Director, Q-Link 2117, 6,000 feet.
Q-Link
Nice
2117,
work, James.
maintaining 6,000 feet, turn left heading 330.
Greg, is it going to be Qantas or Airvan?
GoCat touchdown right on the second.
Q-Link 2117.
Oh, really?
They cheated.
Speedbird 359, turn right heading 250.
Right heading 250, Speedbird 359.
Is it going to be a prop and a jet or just
Jetstar
James?
37, turn left heading 270 vector space.
Left heading 270, just stop it.
Who won?
Go.
Sydney approach, runway Alpha 34691, climbing for 3,000 feet.
Romeo 691, turn left heading 080.
Left 080, runway Alpha 34691.
Oh no, there's VFR. 16 left, please.
So who is it? Was it?
James Larkin, go
Qantas
cat
link
272.
2117,
That's,
turn left heading
10,
270.
0, and 9 seconds.
Nice.
Left 270, kilometer 117. Right there, Qantas 553, turning to heading 15.
Qantas 553, get you to reverse
Trying to
that
find a
turn
prompt
heading
that's
090. Slightly on behind the speedbird, 747.
Hey guys, who won?
090.
Jetstar 37, turn left heading 180. From that heading, join the ILS, runway 16 left.
Heading 180 to join the ILS, Jetstar 37.
Speedbird 359, turn right heading
Alpha
270.
2082. So you can turn into right heading 270 for Speedbird 359.
259, confirm, APM.
You directly good day, Japan 771 with you.
Japan 771, heading 340, maintain 3000.
It's like compass
340, 3000,
2082
771.
for the prop. Tuppy.
Cover 2082, established on the localizer 16 left.
Compass 2082, contact Sydney
Greg, who won for the
Tower 120.5.
James Larkin.
120.5, compass 2082.
Q-Link
So what's that
2112,
VFR guy doing
turn
there?
left
He's
heading
about to enter my
180.
control zone.
Left 180, Q-Link 2117.
Hello, anyone?
Yep.
Delta Uniform X-rays just entered my control zone now. He's unidentified, so I'm guessing his call sign.
Sure, good evening, pass 481, passing 2600,
Yeah, right.
I mean, pass.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You just hadn't said anything on frequency for about 30 seconds. I was getting worried.
Romeo Alpha 34691, turn left heading 340.
Delta Uniform X-ray, anyone?
Romeo Alpha 34691, left 350.
Jetstar 37, contact Sydney Tower
Yes, that's not being
120.5.
Delta Uniform X-ray has almost crashed into all my arrivals.
Speedbird 359, turn left heading 180. From that heading, join the ILS, runway 16 left.
Yeah, we're heading 10 and from heading join the ILS 16 left, Speedbird 359.
Qantas 553, turn right heading 170.
Right heading 170. Qantas 553. Still at 359, so you still want to maintain 230 knots?
Last aircraft, say again.
Speed at 359, so do you just want us to maintain 230 knots, or would you like us to slow down a bit?
Speedbird 359, speed as your profile.
Okay, speed on discretion, Speedbird 359.
Qantas Link 2117 from your present heading, join the ILS approach, runway 16 left.
Join the ILS 16 left, Q-lane 3917.
Japan 771, turn left heading 260 degrees.
260771.
Qantas 553, turn right heading 270 degrees, reduce speed at 210 knots. Yep.
Galway 22 heading
1270 and
Cool.
reduce speed to 210.
Director, good evening. Cathay 22 with you out of 8,000 on descent 4,000.
Tracy.
Cathay 22, descend 4000, turn left heading
Hang on, stand by,
030.
Rowan. I'm going to send Jetstar 37 around. It's not going to work.
Left heading 030, 4,000, Cathay 22.
Speedbird 359, cleared ILS approach, runway 16 left, contact tower 120.5.
Good ILS 16 left and tower 120.5, Speedbird 359, can I?
Anyone have any idea what these VFR guys are doing?
Crosslink 2117, just checking you've, I've got you down to 4,000 feet.
Has anyone actually got them?
Nope.
Nope.
3117 down 4,000.
Yeah, they're in my 1,500 step almost, and they're at 3,300. Send them contact me's, and one of them's just about to hit Q400. He's 500 feet away.
Japan 771, turn left heading 180 degrees.
Left 180771.
User joined your channel.
Hey guys.
What do they need to descend to be at OCTA? 15?
No, he's dropped down a bit now. He's at 3,000.
Cathay 22, turn left heading 350.
I see you on observing.
Hey mate, you want us to go up to the main ATC channel? We're trying to do coordination here.
Japan 771,
So how
reduce
did,
speed 230
how
degrees,
did
230
PlayStations
knots.
go today?
Reduce 230 knots 771.
It's still going.
User in your channel timed out.
Thank God.
Qantas 553, turn right heading 350, vectors downwind.
Right heading 350.
Cathay 22, continue that left turn heading
User joined your
270.
channel.
Was panic stations busy?
Luke.
Luke. Left hand.
Luke, we're busy.
70, Cathay 22.
Okay, no problem.
Q-lane 2117.
Sorry, but Greg, could I have my S2, S2 on me, please?
I did that this morning.
Yeah, but this is my...
Romeo Alpha 346,
Oh,
901,
TeamSpeak. I don't
turn
care,
left
mate.
heading
I'll deal with it later.
330.
User was moved out of your
Doesn't
channel.
mean anything.
He's gone. Tracy, when I've got something for you when you're ready.
Left heading code
Yeah, mate.
330, Romeo Alpha
Airvan 10
Hang on,
cross 3
stand
for
by.
left when you, Airvan 10 cross 16.
Helix
right when you guys-
2117, cleared ILS approach, runway 16 left. Contact tower
Roger, I'll be back
120.5.
User joined your channel.
Cleared LA 16 left, contact tower 1205, doing 2115.
Japan 771, from your present heading, clear to join the ILS runway 16 left.
Japan 771, confirm 16 right or left?
Just check. I've got you on right. How about that? I'll need you to slow down further. Japan 771, reduce speed to 180 knots and cleared ILS from your current heading, runway 16 right.
Roger, thanks for that. Speed down to 180 knots, cleared ILS 16 right, Japan 771, cheers.
Cathay 22, turn left heading 180.
Left heading 180, Cathay 22.
Romeo Alpha 34691, turn heading 265.
Left heading 265 from Alpha 34691.
Qantas 553, turn left heading 270 for base.
Rowan?
Yep.
Sending Q-Link 2117 Orion.
Kilo 2117.
Japan 771, you cleared ILS approach, runway 16 right, contact tower 120.5.
Cleared ILS 16 right and tower 120.5, Kilo 771.
Japan Air 771, who has him? Oh, he's SAR, don't worry.
Qantas 553, turn heading 180, reduce speed to 180.
Left 180 and speed 180.
Romeo Alpha 34691, turn left heading 215, descend to 2000.
Anyone have Japan Air?
Romeo Alpha
771?
34691, second bus.
No.
771's with me.
Okay, never ended up with Victor.
Romeo Alpha 34691, please say again.
601, descend to 2000 feet, heading 200.
Heading 200, descending 2000 feet, Romeo Alpha 34691.
Cathay 22, reduce speed 180.
Localizer, runway 16 left.
Okay, with that, Cathay 22, reducing speed 180 knots, and cleared ILS, runway 16 left.
Clear launch, approach runway 16 left, flying 180, indicating Cathay 22.
Romeo Alpha 34691, you cleared ILS approach, runway 16 left from your current heading, maintain 160 knots or better to the outer marker.
Rowan?
Yep.
Not going to work with Japan Air 771 either, he's going to have to go
Romeo Alpha
around.
34691, clear visual, runway 16 left, maintain 1700 until outer marker.
Psych Envoy is on the way. 16 right.
You go ahead, Trent.
Just pointing that aircraft out. Heading pretty much head to head with another
He's
aircraft.
done. Yeah, he's he wasn't. I think he was away for a bit.
Qantas 553, descend to 3,000 feet.
Here.
There's been a lot of centerline throughs tonight.
Sure have been.
Yeah, what else is new?
Oh, I've told everyone don't pass through the centerline, and they've been pretty good on my runway.
Romeo Alpha 691, I did slow down a little bit too early there. I need to bring around again, heading 100.
This guy doing circuits has had a luck, isn't he? He's been
Hi,
in here
Romeo
for 40 minutes.
691,
He's
heading
had this one touch and go.
100.
Qantas 553, descend to 3,000 feet. From your current heading, join the ILS, runway 16 left.
Then 3,000 from heading and approach on.
And Qantas 553, aircraft ahead is a Boeing 767, slow to minimum approach speed.
Minimum speed,
Cathay.
Director, just 789. Over flight level 5,000 for 4,000.
Jets 789 from Barrow, turn heading 150.
Turn heading 150. Jetstar 789.
Cathay 22, contact Sydney Tower 120.5.
553, what's going on there?
At 120.5, Cathay 27 for information.
That's intercepted.
Mike Charlie at 2,500. Great job, Trent. Cheers.
Yep.
That's all good.
Qantas 553, also at a tower.
Dave?
Qantas 553, tower 120.5.
Go ahead. Yep.
120.5.
Jetstar 789, turn right heading 180 from that heading, join the ILS, runway 16
ready for
left.
departure, but his flight plan doesn't show any clearance.
Yeah, I don't know what happens. He might have disconnected. I honestly can't remember. I think he got a clearance.
Romeo Alpha 691, turn left heading 340.
Left heading 340, Romeo Alpha 34691.
Trace, just so you know, I have a Qantas to enter and exit 16 left for position.
Yeah, he's on my frequency.
Jetstar 789, reduce your speed to 180 knots or less.
Okay, Australian 36 diverting, reason unable to contact tower. He's over to approach following Mr. Procedure.
And Qantas 553, not sure if he's still with me, but go over to Sydney Tower 120.5. Jetstar 789, check your center line. Jetstar 789, you're crossing into the path of Envoy 185. Turn the heading 080 immediately. Break out, turn left heading 080.
Thank you, Engineer.
Romeo Alpha 691, turn left heading 260, vector to base.
Left heading 270, Romeo Alpha 24691.
So Hayden, is he coming back around for 16 right?
Who's that?
036.
036, he's over to you. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, no worries. As long as he, what's the queue for 16 left like, or is it just similar?
Jetstar 37, turn left heading 270.
270, Jetstar 37.
Who's got Killing 495's tag?
Not me.
User left your channel.
Romeo Alpha 24691, headroom inside, request visual runway 16 left.
Romeo 691, clear visual approach, runway 16 left, and do not pass through centerline.
Romeo Alpha 24691, cleared for visual runway 16 left.
Jetstar 37, turn left heading 180.
180, Jetstar 37.
So just confirming that no one's got 495's tag.
Director Cross 549
I can't track
is
him.
descending clear for
I don't.
3000 with you.
That's that cross, say call sign.
Qantas 549.
Good
Make
back,
sure I
cross
get
549,
Japan
clear eyes approach, runway 16 left, contact tower 120.5.
User left your channel.
Clear ILS 16 left, contact tower Wilco, Qantas 549.
Romeo Alpha 691, also tower 120.5.
Romeo Alpha 24691, tower at 120.5. Thank you.
Jetstar 37, reduce speed to 180 knots or less.
180 knots, Jetstar 39.
He's got Q-Link 2117. Thanks.
Sorry, Trent.
director, Q-Link 2117, 3000 feet.
Q-Link 2117, 3,000 feet, heading 340.
King 340, 2117.
No contact from velocity 891 and he's about to crash into another aircraft, but never mind.
Rowan, have you got Jetstar 37? Jetstar 37.
I have Jetstar 37.
Which runways are you for?
Yeah, 16 right, how about that?
Now, can you see if you can do a side step to 16 left?
Copy. Jetstar 37, one-way 16
Thanks,
left, ILS approach, and contact tower 120.5.
ILS 165 over tower 120.5, thanks very much.
Done. Q-Link 2117, turn left heading 260.
Left 260, Q-Link 2117.
Sydney Tower, that 6901, just wondering if he's doing the touch and go or trying to land.
Sydney director,
I'm going to screen this aircraft.
making a TCAS, resolution advised.
Aircraft, say again, call sign.
Rowan, Qantas 549 is going around.
Go about 37, you had an aircraft on the parallel. Never mind. Climb to 3,000 feet and heading 010.
User left your channel.
3,000 feet and heading 010.
Q-Link 2117, turn left heading 180.
Left 180, Q-Link 2117.
Tracy, I've got an Envoy 118. It's across 16 right at Golf.
Roger, behind Qantas 406.
And I've also got a Cathay to cross at Lima in about 2 minutes.
Alright, give me another shot.
Roger.
Q-Link 2117 from your present heading, join the ILS
Do you want to
1016
take
left.
Delta Mike Lima? He's a Nanza.
Join the ILS 16 left, Q-Link 2117.
Don't like Lima, where is he?
Say again? Oh, sorry, it's not a Bonanza, he's a Baron.
Where is he?
He is 5 miles to the west of Ovals.
Rightio.
Alright, thanks for that. I might just, I'll send him 040 and then I'll just let you bring him onto finals if you want.
Cool. Yeah, keep him at 5 through the sun line.
He's done. Yeah, cool.
Jetstar 37, turn left heading 340, vectors downwind.
Dave, you can get that cut across at the same time as you get envoy across.
Roger.
User left your channel.
Galac 2117 traffic is a Baron will be flying overhead and a Boeing 747 joining on the parallel.
Traffic overhead and parallel 2117.
Just 37, I'll just get your
User
speed
joined
up
your channel.
220 knots or better.
220 knots. Can you approach? This is Delta Mike Lima when you're 5,000.
Delta Mike Lima, you're identified. Turn heading 080, descend to 4,000.
Roger that. 080 and turn 5,000.
Galac 2117, clear ILS approach, runway 16 left. Contact Sydney Tower 120.5.
Clear ILS 1 for contact tower 1205, fueling 2117.
Just 37, turn left heading 270 for base.
Okay, 270, just please.
Delta Mike Lima, turn left heading 340 downward.
Left heading 340, Delta Mike Lima. Senior Director, cross 549 with you, left downwind for 16 left.
Course 549, maintain heading 340 and 3000.
Maintain 340 cruise and 3,000 feet, course 549.
Just 37, resume speed profile, turn left heading 180.
Next profile speed and left heading 180, just after these.
Just 37 from your heading, clear the ILS approach, runway 16 left.
Clear ILS 16 left, just after
Delta Mike Lima, turn left heading 260 for base.
left heading 260, Delta Mike Lima.
Jetstar 37, contact Sydney Tower 120.5.
120.5, just
Delta Mike Lima, turn... Actually, so again, descend to 3,000 feet and turn 180.
User left your channel.
Turn to 3,000 and turn 180, that's my Lima, thank you.
User joined your channel.
Delta Mike Lima, from your current heading, you're cleared to join the ILS runway 16 left. Traffic is a Boeing 777 on the parallel.
Roger that, cleared to join approach 16 left, traffic the 777, thank you, Delta Mike Lima.
Qantas 549, turn left heading 260 degrees. It's a parallel.
So again, heading for Qantas 549.
Qantas 549 heading 260.
Left heading 260, Qantas 549. Good day, Sydney Airport. This is Jetstar 811, and currently descending flight level 4,000 feet at flight level 7,000.
Jetstar 811, turn left heading 080. Just getting you lowered and slowed.
You're left heading 080. Right.
Qantas 549, turn left heading 180 degrees.
Left 180, Qantas 549.
Alright, I got to call it a night. Dave, do you want to take over tower or Greggy?
Greg?
He might be busy with his kids. Do you want to take it, Dave?
Yeah, just put him on this frequency for the time being. I don't have time to change.
Jetstar 811, turn heading
Or just tell everyone to
now
contact you
040,
on my frequency.
making you do a left circuit and then into the runway.
Come on.
Oh, but then I got okay. Greg, good.
Roger, left
Give me
heading
a shout
040,
when you're ready.
that's right, 11.
Yeah, stand by.
Course 549, from your present heading, cleared ILS approach, runway 16 left.
From present heading, cleared ILS 16 left, course 549.
Delta Mike Lima, contact CityTower 120.5.
Delta Mike Lima. Was that for Delta Mike Lima?
Delta Mike Lima, contact CityTower 120.5.
105, thank you, good night.
Have a look at this beautiful, healthy upload primary stream. We are not receiving video data at a fast enough rate. Your viewers may experience buffering. Ensure your connection is fast enough, or consider using a lower bitrate. At the moment we're at 320p, so that's low enough. I could go 280.
Okay.
Qantas 549, cleared ILS approach, runway 16 left. Traffic is a 737 at 4 miles behind.
Did you have an ATIS up?
Contact tower 120.5.
Rowan's looking after ATIS.
Okay.
Cleared ILS 16 left, copy the traffic and over tower 1205. Course 549,
The
see
two
you later.
aircraft on short finals have both been given landing
Jetstar
credits.
811, turn left heading
Okay,
280, descend to 3000.
Out of here, cheers.
Left heading 280,
User
Jetstar
disconnected from your
811.
channel.
811 negative, that's 280.
Oh, Roger, my bad. Left heading 280, Jetstar.
VFR punters are coming. Jetstar 811, continue that turn heading 260.
Say again for 811, please.
811, turn heading left heading 260.
Left heading 260, 811. City Director, course 549 is on ILS 16 left. Doesn't seem to be anyone on tower at the moment. Please advise.
Is that 549?
Course 549.
Yes, I see they've just left. Runway 16 left, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 16 left, course 549.
Jetstar 811, turn left heading 180. From that heading, clear to join ILS runway 16 left.
Left heading 180, and from that
Just
heading,
put the
join
right call
ILS
sign in.
for the runway 16 left, Jetstar 811.
Qantas 549, no need to do it now, but after you do land, switch to tower 120.5.
Over to tower once landed. Thanks very much. Qantas 549, cheers.
Are you online, Greg?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks, Greg. I've just given Qantas 549 a clearance to land. He'll contact you once he's on the ground.
Roger, I've been trying to call it.
Gary, could you just please confirm we're clear to intercept the localizer?
It's information tango and the agency.
Just around 11, you cleared ILS approach, runway 16 left, and traffic is just ahead of you, Boeing 737 on the parallel.
Roger, to intercept the localizer, and we'll be on the lookout for the traffic. 811.
Jetstar 811 just passed through both centre lines. He's returning back.
Fabulous.
Rowan, your departures?
Yep.
Jetstar 811, contact Sydney Tower 120.5.
Tower on 120.5, thanks for your services. Good day.
VFR guys, just the CTA again.
Yeah, I know. I can see where they're going now. That doesn't look good.
I don't even know if I'll bother.
Any luck, they're going to Parramatta and just going to do circles there.
As long as they remain octa, that's all I care about.
Why don't they just land at Bankstown?
Hopefully they just fly straight through the middle of the harbour. No clearance.
Just gonna let them do whatever they want, it'll be too hard.
One of them looks to be at 4,000 though. That's about
No.
I've got a guy coming in at 4,000 now.
Director, this is Jetstar 811. Currently, no response from tower, so on final approach, could we get the land clearance?
11, just checking. Yep, Jetstar 811, yeah, cleared land, runway 16 left.
Clear around runway 18 left, Jetstar 811.
811, can't get a response from you.
Okay.
Have you got the velocity?
Yeah.
Yeah, must be his thing.
Really quickly.
Yeah, Jetstar 811, you are clear to land on the runway.
Well, I can't send a guy into there at
Been around on lead,
3,000. We'll
once
just run to the
that's right.
VFR guys.
User joined your channel.
If they stay at 2.5, you can.
They're at 2.5 now. It's all good now. Just going back into the 3,000 step.
Cool, no one up
Yeah.
from the north.
What is Qantas 1344? What was his last clearance?
His last clearance was 6,000.
I don't know. I've just been handed him. He's down to 3,000 now. He's just about to pop out of my airspace.
Yeah, I told him to maintain 6,000.
Director, runway 16, vacated.
811, traffic is a 737 just passing on Tango. See if you can raise tower 120.5. Try him a couple of times. If you can't get to him, taxi along Tango to intersection of Lima and get back to me.
Yeah, Dave,
We'll
that
departing,
Jetstar guy,
737,
he has
nothing
never
power
called
on
me
the
for a landing clearance, so I don't know what he's going to do when he vacates.
Roger.
What Jetstar was it?
Jetstar 811.
Oh yeah.
I've handed him back to you, see if he can catch you. Otherwise, I'll pop him over the ground.
Yeah, pop him into ground if you get him. I sent him a landing clearance via text. I don't know if he got it.
Jetstar 11 still with me? I'll take that as a no. Let's see what the weather's doing. View 1700, sorry. Distant, Kimicumber's tops to southwest with lightning. Showers of rain after... When? From 12:30. Still a fair way off. So that's the centres all signing off. Do an update. Receiving 176 kilobytes.
Once I've cleared up most of
65%,
this mess.
99%. There we go.
We shouldn't take more than a few minutes, hopefully.
Right.
Okay. I'll jump
Once
off
you've cleaned up most of this mess, so you're going to leave me some mess.
Well, I've only got one more aircraft to deal with. I'm free to anyone that needs me.
Alex Reynolds did 2 go-arounds and then got an out of memory through about 100 knots on the runway.
Well, that's what you get when you play the game.
Wondering when we'll hear from our guys in the VFR plan. Long reef. Aha. Penrith. SIS. Long reef. So I'm going to track in from Long Reef. Cool. Just looking at the flight plans on the VFR guys, looks like they're tracking Long Reef then Sydney.
Any of your guys going to Melbourne?
Say again?
Any of your guys going to Melbourne?
Don't know. Probably not.
Probably. I'll look at that by. 1.
Rowan approach. Just checking those VFR guys. Long Reef Sydney is our flight plan. I'm assuming they'll be contacting you instead of me.
I haven't received any contact from them.
This guy's not contacting me.
I honestly don't know what the VFR guys are doing. Are they on your frequency track?
No, I was just looking at their flight plans. They've got Penrith SIS Long Reef to Sydney. And they're pretty much at Long Reef right now. Lima Rock, Romeo Foxtrot.
They might be staying with you.
Harbour Scenic.
Yep. That's where I'd be going if I was on Long Reef.
Why is there an observer
Sydney
requesting
approach,
a break?
this is Mitsubishi SU Delta
because he's
Alpha
playing with it,
November.
because he
Reporting
got curious
actually
about it.
over Long Reef. Just requesting instructions about directions, please. I am not Star or
Oh yeah,
Seed
Greg,
equipment.
Tracy forgot to mention,
So
but
with
2-5
no
is
vectors.
releasing.
Delta Alpha November.
Delta Alpha November, turn southbound, track along the coastline and enter Sydney Harbour.
Delta Alpha November, track along coastline into Sydney Harbour.
And when you get a chance, squawk code 5006.
That looks messy.
I'm sorry, I had two different voices then.
It does.
Delta Alpha November. Was that Delta Alpha November squawk code?
Affirm, Delta Alpha November, squawk code 5006.
How many aircraft are there? I can't see this because I got told by supervisor.
Can you repeat that,
At the moment.
please?
Yeah.
Go with that, 5006.
2, 3, 4, 5.
5006.
I'm just about to enter the Timo.
Delta Alpha November.
Oh yeah.
And sent you with anyone on frequency, Delta Alpha November.
Identified arrow.
From just north of the Harbour Bridge,
He's
cleared
tracking,
the visual approach, runway 16 left.
That's Golf Romeo
PNH,
Whiskey.
so that's probably VFR.
That's Golf Romeo
Clear
Whiskey.
visual of the
Okay. He must be mode
entrance,
Charlie.
16 left.
Yep, 16 left from overhead the Harbour Bridge.
From overhead Harbour Bridge, 16 left, Delta Alpha November.
Good old DJ 781.
Yeah, well, I found that strange because he actually didn't buy TSAT.
Yeah, you got
So he got the
be
hard
rude
part
or something. Yeah.
Hello, Finnabiffin and Flyscar
maybe.
39.
Well, if
How you
it's
doing?
made it to B-route and everything, then that makes me somewhat happy, I guess. Not
We're
that it
just
really
a few
matters.
minutes from shutting down this thing, I think. About half an hour. We should get all these VFR guys in. And then my frequency should become pretty much
He's going to just miss
quiet.
out on immediate though. That's a shame.
Sydney approach, good day, Juliet Alpha Charlie with you.
Juliet Alpha Charlie, Sydney approach.
And I'm going to close up now. So the brief is that there's a Qantas and a Jetstar northbound on Bravo. And
Stand
there's
by.
Okay.
Good day, Juliet Alpha Charlie, Baron 58 at 2,400. I'm about 16.4 nautical miles on a 007 radial inbound Sydney to land.
Juliet Alpha Charlie, squawk code 5400.
Yeah, Ron, if you want to
go
take that,
ahead.
that's fine.
Does anyone want to set a cover the
5400, Juliet Alpha Charlie.
I'm going to take 514 and I'm going to head off.
Kidoki, call, I'll hand him off to you now.
Roger.
Sydney approach Delta Alpha November is over the bridge, and we'll pick up the localizer for IOS approach 16 left. We'll announce when on localizer.
For Glenfield and then out to Katoomba.
Delta Alpha November.
Is he
Thank you.
departure?
You're cleared
Okay.
ILS or visual approach, runway 16
Do you want
left.
him or?
Do not pass through runway centre lane.
Should I just hand him off to you, Nikon? Because that's not... No.
Go Binduk.
Delta Alpha November.
And Delta Alpha November, traffic is a 747 on 16 right, centre line.
Traffic is visual.
All right, Ron, I'll quickly tell you what's going
Juliet Alpha Charlie, you're identified. You can track direct to Harbour Bridge.
Okay.
And
I'm
then
still logged
cleared
in, just so
ILS
you know.
or visual approach, runway 16
Yeah.
left. Your discretion.
Roger.
Quickly go and settle this stuff. Hit me.
Okay, so we've got a Jetstar pulling up, so he won't be a factor once you're on. There's Qantas 807 who is requesting clearance, so probably best to give him that once he's there. 25 has been released to us. And yeah, you know we're using 16s, so.
Cool.
All right, that's everything. Any questions?
No.
All right,
You
logging
need
off.
need to tell Daz on Binduk who he's handing off to.
Delta Alpha November,
yes,
contact Sydney Tower when you can, 120.5.
All right, I'm off.
And I'm on.
Delta Alpha November.
Actually, Hayden, are you logging off in a sec?
I'm logging off once I hand Jetstar off.
I don't know if Trent
Juliet
wants
Alpha
to
Charlie,
take
you wanting
sort of the
ILS approach or visual?
bit of it.
Are you going to cover that trend on your directory's position?
Say again?
Are you going to move to approach?
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe move to
Who's
bed.
on Director West?
Me.
Okay, Qantas 1344
Hang on,
on
so
the
what?
next runway heading 4000.
I'll just take that as a I just missed half of that, but I'll just assume 3000.
Roger.
This is gone now.
So does this go around
What the
off
hell's Delta Alpha
1-6?
November doing?
Looks like he's going for 1-6, but he's a bit low. 1-6 left, I mean.
But he didn't even call me.
Oh my
Hand him
god.
over. Looks like he's trying to avoid crashing at the moment.
What's that guy, 1344?
Possibly
Is he
unsuccessful.
in the dirt?
Qantas 1344 was on the missed approach, climbing through 1,200. And
Wait,
Has anyone got a
stalled.
tag for him? If he's just crashed into the ocean.
No.
you had the tag for him.
I think the guy
I don't have his
stalled.
tag, it's just a black dot for me.
Yeah, the guy,
No, who has
the
his
guy
tag?
stalled.
I wouldn't stress too much. We're not supposed to notify search and rescue for another 40 minutes anyway.
That's right. That's the second guy to land on 1-6 left, not call anybody.
Close that blind on the southern end of the tower and we'll call start later.
They're probably having extended lunch anyway. Dinner.
Yeah.
Whatever this meal is.
Good enough, Charlie. Yeah.
Sydney approach, Glen Off.
Okay, I have confirmed that Qantas 1344 has stalled and crashed.
Nice aircraft, go ahead.
In a minute I'll hear the ditch hit.
Sydney approach, Golf Army Whiskey Lane carries overhead long reef. Request clearance.
He's not on my frequency, so...
Golf Romeo Whiskey,
got
just
his,
confirm he's stalking Charlie.
I can click on him, I can bring up his plan, but I have no radar return, he's just stationary.
He's not on my screen at all.
Golf Army Whiskey.
Golf Romeo Whiskey, thanks for that. You cleared into the Sydney Harbour via Manly, and if you wish visual approach onto runway 16 left.
Visual approach 16 left, Golf Romeo Whiskey. Via Manly.
Okay, with that, I think the best approach will be just north of the Harbour Bridge over North Sydney, and then a left-hand turn onto the runway centreline.
Roger, copy that.
No, that's what it looks like.
It's pretty bizarre. Oh no, he's just dropped off then. Does your scope have a timeout on it?
Ah, yeah, it might. It might have been still tracking his... Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Apparently, Greg Delta Alpha November contacted you very late.
He contacted me vacating. Is that late?
That is extremely late. Well, DJ781.
DJ781 hasn't called me. He's been at the holding point for a while.
He's like, we're having trouble contacting the tower.
I think there's two people in that aircraft, and one of them is learning. So that's the reason why they're a bit slow.
Well, they got about 5 minutes before I bail.
Golf Romeo Whiskey, a clear visual approach. Traffic is an Airbus
Greg, his only
A320
words
on
are
the
can't
parallel.
contact tower, confirm.
In what way can they not contact tower?
Doesn't like you.
They just, it's not that they can't, it's just they don't want to. But that's okay, everybody else, nobody else contacts tower either.
Yeah, well, it's
Romeo
like the
Whiskey.
spelling bee that no one
Once
wants
established
to,
on the approach,
go
116
near, so-
left. Contact
Sydney
tower
approach
120.
Commander, this is Juliet Alpha Charlie again. Sorry, my radio's playing up.
Alright, Juliet Alpha
Hey,
Charlie,
Greg.
heading 180.
You're
Join
right, there
the
is 2
ILS
people in there.
approach 1016 left. Then visual.
There's 2 people in DJ 781.
And Juliet Alpha Charlie, confirm
If you change your call
over the
sign,
tower
Greg, to,
120.5.
something else, maybe
What's
that's
that
too
VFR
late.
On
guy
the,
doing?
not on TeamSpeak.
That's a question I've been asking most of tonight.
You should change your call sign to GJ781_TWR. See if they decide to
Is anyone
respond.
talking to this VFR guy?
Yeah,
Which one?
that's me.
The one that appears to be heading straight for Sydney? Is he going to 16 left?
Yep, 16 left. Someone else
Okay.
has him tagged up, so I don't know who that is, so I can't change the stalk code.
Yes, I know you're on final.
Alright, looks like my work here is done.
Alright, I'm going to jump off as well. Catch you later.
Yeah.
So,
First day on the new
User
job tomorrow,
disconnected from your channel.
so I might head off.
Well, enjoy, Trent, and good luck with your job tomorrow.
Indeedy.
Always great to wake up on a Monday.
Not really. Not after what, was it 5 days off? Okay. Could have done
Apparently,
it
he
that
still
week.
can't contact you, Greg.
Well. Oh well. I'm off. Catch you guys.
So yeah.
Alright.
And once
Disconnected.
TeamSpeak goes away, there we are. I'll be heading off. So thanks guys for watching. We've got quite a few comments in there. And yes, it is a great shame that the Vatpac conference was cancelled. I thought it was a bit of a silly idea having it the payment due that early, because the conference would have been like 2 weeks' time. Anyway, maybe it would have been nicer to have a different method of payment rather than the bank thing. Maybe something to think about for next time when we do any organisation of that. I reckon if we had a PayPal kind of arrangement, that would have been a little more successful. Anyway, that's something for you guys to discuss amongst yourselves. I'm looking at 11:15:30. I'll wait around for another 30-40 seconds to see if that gets some comments. Anyway, even if it doesn't, I might make a little video at some point later in the month. A new video at the end of January. Sounds funny. Maybe might release it for Chinese New Year, whenever that happens to be. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Musical Aviator on air traffic control, a rather rare event. And tomorrow is Milk Run Monday, but I won't be live streaming that so much as just flying it for a video. Obviously, we also have a few other videos in the pipeline. The Air New Zealand from Auckland to Melbourne is currently being processed. Well, still haven't completed the editing on that one, but give it a bit of time. Probably should be released, I imagine, this week, probably Friday or so. And yes, I'm going to do a time lapse of this event. It should have recorded. As you can see in the bottom left corner, you probably can't actually see that. There you go. In the bottom left corner you can see that I'm actually recording this on VRC, Fraps. So I can make a video of this and that should be right. Anyway, I'll leave you with the outro music. This is Musical Aviator signing off from Sydney Director.